Into the movies again, I see. Leroy, this is not a punishment. You have touched the final level. You knew without knowing. We have finished our journey together.
Okay, so I was in the shit and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I've always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange. But I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land.
Music TV.
Well, we meet again, and it is 12 o'clock. The Flyers podcast is the land.
Shoot this over to you.
Yo, it's the Flyers podcast in the land.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
These nuts.
Jenna's fake.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Music
Of course,
TV.
it's in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? But it really, nigga.
Yes, really, niggas, the Flyers podcast. Don't be questioning me. Yeah, we can get to that for sure. It's the morning drip, but no. It's not the morning drip anymore. Not the morning drip.
Surprise, motherfucker.
These nuts.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Really, nigga?
Stand one up on you fools. I like all of the time. Hit that one up for me. One this time. Yeah.
These nuts.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh yeah. Is you ready to get in there, Tease?
10 seconds? No, it's been 3 minutes.
Running up on 4 like it is all the time. I think I did it like I think I made the music like 5 minutes.
Man, it's been 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, according to this, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Now going on 4 minutes.
Well, you know, I go by the official one.
Fatality.
Surprise, motherfucker. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
These nuts. Message.
Let's go. Did y'all? I bet you didn't even go share it like you're supposed to.
That's all right. I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna do the sharing and the swearing. Matter of fact, I need to go grab my phone. I wonder how long I got on the music.
See, go Bangladesh. Hey, that's my beat name, Bangladesh.
That is beat name.
Right, ain't it? Somebody?
Yeah, I heard that's a jock or something.
Yeah, it is somebody.
All right, man. Here we go, man. Because you can't have the black screen. All right, Tease. Why don't you introduce the show while I go get my damn phone?
Man, I'm gonna tell them what happened today in hip hop. I got some of that for y'all. You smell me? I'm gonna give you some of this today in hip hop history. You are on the Keep It P podcast, but I love how the co-host brings it in. So I ain't even about to step on his toes. But what I will tell you though is R.I.P. to Nipsey Hussle. He lost his life today, 2 years ago. So R.I.P. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Lost his life needlessly 2 years ago today.
What happened?
Nipsey Hussle lost his life 2 years ago today.
Pretty fucked up.
You know, R.I.P.
Gone too soon. Rest in peace, Nip.
You smell me?
Dropped the bomb for Nip today.
Shout out Chris Cross. Not as them personally, but just as the group, coming out young brothers, revolutionizing the
music industry.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I mean, as far
as kids rappers,
for sure.
As kid rappers.
Yeah, I give you that. I
think wasn't they like the first? They inspired me.
I would say that too. They was
definitely in my first rhyme.
Yeah, and then wearing your clothes backwards.
Yep, did that inside out, all that.
Yeah, totally crossed out.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped
it's inside out. It's wiggity 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 whack.
yeah, because they was talking about ABC.
Look, was that like the first beef on the low? For the
shorties?
Yeah,
I would say that. Yeah, because they was funking with Another Bad Creation.
Aisha and all that?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. I did not introduce the show, as I told the viewers. I just love the way you do it.
All right, hold on real quick. Let me take a sip from my Keep It P chalice.
At least some people might tune in just to hear you do it.
I tune in to Vicky Dillard. I like her intro. I say it with her.
I'm saying?
I say it with her all the time. Jason Black's intro too. Like, yeah, I think the intros are very important. Okay, well, here we go. Hey guys. Hey, how are you? All right, great. This is a Keep It P podcast where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and of course, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And you guys already had a taste of the tea. T, did you do your thing?
I did not.
Okay, well, do your thing, T, because it's on you.
Yeah, for the record, though. TZY Savage in the place to be. And I'm going to do the B-boy. Hold on, from the other side.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Still what?
Hold on. Stay like that, and the B-boy stands for just a second. IT, could y'all, on this scene, could y'all raise TZ's look up? Because, like, he's, like, at the bottom of the screen. Thank you. We need more, like, they can't really see him doing said B-boy stance. All right, thanks. All right. Yep. All right. Oh, you're good there, buddy. Thanks. Are you just gonna hold it and walk around the and walk around the stage? And if you mess up, I'm gonna get my gauge and unload the barrel and laugh. Cause I'm putting lead in your MFing butt. Look at that. You like that? No curse words. You like that?
I did like that, actually.
MFing.
I was wondering if you was just gonna slather them or what you was gonna do it.
No.
But that's the B-boy stance, though, for the record, though.
Okay. I mean,
don't care if you don't like it.
If they tuned in at 6, you would have a little rhyme. But they gotta tune in at 6 for that, right?
Boom, 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 boom.
Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. Say, yeah, I know. That's a lot of y'all. I seen y'all last time when I looked at the analytics just to make sure that I wasn't tripping. Obviously, if you're looking at this, or If you a little kid that ran up on this channel on some Rocket in My Pocket shit, leave now, because it's gonna get real deep. Or maybe stay so you can get some of this truth. You know, I mean, I ain't saying nothing no worse than a Little Nas X video. So,
right.
I mean,
ain't saying nothing worse than the TikTok.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, shit, all ages are welcome. Pretty much. I'm trying to curtail my my potty mouth though, but you know, potty mouth brings emphasis to certain things. Like you gotta,
it can.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta make a point when you say some stuff. All right, let's get to this nooner news. I think
that's real.
I put in the comment section, or I mean in the description. Where was I going today? I said, oh yeah, the senator that is being investigated for sex trafficking, although the owners of massage parlors are not. Story here at 12 on KIPP. Yeah, I thought I just wanted to point that out.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So all of a sudden now we got Mr. Matt here. It says Representative Matt Getz, investigated for sex trafficking, says it's all extortion. Well, somebody need to start extorting these massage parlor owners, because they're just getting away scot-free and they're trafficking all type of people. But
hey, they probably is.
Yeah, Matt Getz is under investigation for sex trafficking, allegedly with a 17-year-old girl. But Getz says he's not only innocent, he suggests that there's foul play afoot. Wow. The U.S. Congressman from Florida came to Tucker Carlson's show Tuesday to explain his side after the NYT published a story on Getz was being investigated by the DOJ over an alleged sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl who supposedly paid to travel with him a couple years ago. Or he paid to travel with him a couple years ago. There's a bizarre exchange where Getz tries to remind Carlson of a dinner they had. Carlson, his wife, and Getz had, and an unnamed woman, almost like was an alibi. Carlson said he didn't know what Getz was talking about, so he tried to bring him in there. The Times said that the investigation was part of a broader case involving local politician Joel whoever, who pled not guilty to charges of sex trafficking a minor. The outlet says the probe was open late in Trump's final month at the behest of Attorney General William Barr. So what are they trying to say here is what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all putting it out there because you got to report on it because it's news, but you're not really trying to stick it to them at all. You're kind of making them look like a liar by bringing Tucker Carlson in and do it. So it says, as for Getz, he flat out denies any wrongdoing while also insisting that what happened is actually a lot more sinister behind the scenes. Long story short, Getz says a former DOJ official, David McGee, is trying to blackmail him and his family, having allegedly demanded $25 million to make the alleged allegations go away. MG even says he and his family went to the FBI to tell them about this, and he claims that he set his father up with a wire to help expose the alleged plot, and it's all very bizarre. You can tell the whole story is a doozy because the Fox News host himself said as much after his airtime with Getz, calling their decision one of the weirdest interviews he'd ever done. So they're throwing him under the bus, but not really.
Not really at all. It's just a facade. This is why.
It's like,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Look,
so then you don't have to point out the finger of the spies. So you don't have to. So you got to know that they got their hand in that. Else it wouldn't still be able to go on how it does if they wasn't getting no revenue from.
Well, they getting the kickbacks from the spies. Of course, they're able to exist.
Top.
Yes.
Off top.
I agree with that.
And then to be like, well, there ain't no racism. Look, we going after them. You don't see, we didn't even mess with them. But they good, hard-working people. We ain't messing with them. We went and got our own people. Just looks like that because dude's on the committee, MG, he's on the committee that oversees the FBI and the DOJ.
Right. Very good point.
So what is you looking into? You looking into your own self?
Now, I think we told y'all like maybe a week or two back or a couple weeks back that when society is trying to break something or see how it works around the country, they started in either New York or San Francisco. And it's ironic that when there's a story demonizing black people, why they always got a black anchor? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, hello.
They always got a black anchor to tell a story. I just noticed.
Hello.
But this one says, stop. It says, slapping Asian. Challenge has San Francisco police on alert. I've never heard this challenge, but I wouldn't be surprised if palm-colored people had something to do with this.
Hello.
I ain't never heard of this in the black community.
Ever. Hold on. Ever.
There's no game like this. There's no myth like this. There's no legend like this. Never heard of this before.
Ever.
SFPD has warned transit agencies to keep an eye out on vulnerable Asian American seniors as a word of challenge spreads. So y'all can get all this intel. Y'all got all these happenings and just
It's crazy.
So it says, Kiasu Aaron. I am Kiasu Aaron from ABC News. Claims of Slap a Asian challenge is going around in the Bay Area and have put San Francisco police on alert. Word of a so-called challenge in which people are told to slap people of Asian descent on public transit has been spreading on social media this week. I want to know, do they got the post in the article? No. Do they have more than 2 paragraphs on the article? No. Quick little propaganda piece and you out, huh?
And peace in a mouth.
It says one viral video post says challenge result related assault occurred last Friday. San Francisco police said it has not heard any reports of this happening, but quote, out of an abundance of caution, the agency has, the transit people on alert for instances of violence. So let me bring that back real quick because I just read that real fast and I need to digest that. She said, word of the so-called challenge. So-called challenge. Is it a challenge or is it a so-called challenge?
Right.
Okay. In which people are told to slap people of Asian descent on public train has been spreading on social media this week. One post says a challenge related assault occurred last Friday. SFPD said it has not heard any reports of this happening, but quote, out of an abundance of caution. So they haven't. So hold on. So there was a video of an assault, and you telling me that didn't make news? Because that's right up their alley right now. If you even so much as look at an Asian person wrong, it's a hate crime. Is what they trying to set the precedent for. So you're meaning to tell me that there was said post with said Asian person, and y'all didn't send the reporters and everybody to go track them down and do an exclusive HBO interview at Madison Square Gardens about this assault? That don't make sense. I smell fish sticks.
I smell fisheroonie.
We have not located any reports related to this post, and we are not able to corroborate claims of a slap challenge taking place in the Bay Area. So what are you talking about? Article about? Now that's from the police, and it says, I quote, we have not located any reports related to this post, and we're not able to corroborate claims of a slap challenge taking place in the Bay Area, San Francisco police said in a tweet. So in the beginning of this, you said Slap an Asian challenge has San Francisco police on alert. Well, how does it have him on alert if you can't corroborate the story and it doesn't seem like it's really a big deal.
Right.
Can you lie the right way at least? Because you're confusing me with your lies. I mean, that's the point to this article, is to be confusing. That's another tenet of white supremacy, y'all. It's confusing. Also, they take both sides of the argument. And I'm willing to bet that these Asians that we see out here saying the good shit,
right,
is white supremacy taking the other side of the argument. Because they're going to say some good shit, but they're going to slip in some of that bullshit. I know that's coming.
You know it's coming.
But this is what I'm saying, though. Two two paragraphs, very long ones, by the way. It says, we encourage anyone who becomes a victim of a crime in San Francisco to file a police report to report the crimes in progress or other emergencies. Public should call 911. The department reminded everyone that the dispatch and the first responders have access to interpreters for those not fluent in English. Boy, they just helping everybody try to report a crime, huh?
Everybody.
You sure you ain't seen no Asian crime? Because you know, if you have, right, I got this number for you
right now.
Are you know what, that thing you seen the other day, you sure that wasn't Asian crime? You sure that wasn't Asian crime?
You positive?
I think that was Asian crime. I think you need to call the number, man, and tell on them people, man, because I think that was Asian crime.
I think it was Asian Chris.
My article was straight done. So that lets me know everything I need to know about this little propaganda piece. Who was this coming from? Yahoo News, as usual. Yeah, they're really good at this. They're really good at the propaganda pieces, because this totally made no sense, and it told you that the police is gearing up for something that they deem that they couldn't corroborate and that they deem not really a big deal. So
no evidence of.
So you're doing what again? For why? Oh, okay. All right, okay. All right.
A whole lot of nothing.
All right, okay. All right.
Oh, that's that nothing burger.
Yeah. Oh, no, my friend. That's the nothing steak and cheese with extra provolone, slathered with mayo.
Slather it.
Yes. Man charged with molesting alligator after alarming image circles the internet. Newsweek.
Oh yeah, that's the only reason.
Man charged with molesting an alligator.
Man,
am I reading that right?
You are reading that right, sir.
Alligator molestaciones.
Sir. You are seeing what you're seeing, sir.
All right, palm colored people now. All right, so y'all. So let me get this straight. Y'all kill kids and kill Asians and dump bodies in the river after being in the guest room and after trying to leave them, consequently in the woods, but they held on to the van and consequently got rolled over. Or maybe, you can let your boyfriend tell you that you need to get rid of your seeds and the police can come to your door for a simple welfare check while your son is in there in the closet face down unresponsive.
Right, come on.
Or maybe you could just be walking down the street and be crazy and go bust a black girl in the head and rape her and all of that and get off and say I'm crazy.
Hello?
Or maybe you can set the house on fire and then your 1.5 and your 2-year-old and your grandma gets burned up alive, but you successfully make one of the babies out.
Yeah.
I could keep going with this,
Could keep going with it.
Photo posted to Facebook by South Carolina's Fripp Island Golf Beach Resort is drawing attention due to dangerous and strange acts it depicts. So, South Carolina, first off. Golf Beach Resort, second off. Palm colored mayo. They just said it without telling you.
Just said it.
In a picture, one man, palm-colored individual, crouches near the ground and appears to drag a large alligator out of the body of the water by its tail. Meanwhile, another person stands in the background taking a photo of the man's antics. The report made a statement along with the photo. Fripp Island Resort would like to remind all of its residents and guests that FRIP is a wildlife habitat. Harassment, incitement, or feeding wildlife is both illegal and dangerous. We are sharing this incident in hopes that violators will be found, not to encourage this behavior. Oh, they got a video for us. Is this a video? Okay, it's not a video. It's just, it's kind of like a slideshow, but it shows dude. Hold on, it shows dude. Now that's a big ass damn alligator.
Where's the molesting part?
Look at, but I'm just saying, look at that though. Look at that. You see that?
It's a death wish.
I mean, yeah, palm colored people. I mean, you don't get enough adrenaline. I mean, we get it every time damn near the police pull up behind us. So we don't be trying to go out and do crazy shit like that. I'm not jumping on the side of the mountains. I'm not putting on the big wingsuit and flying 100,000 miles close to the fucking face of a cliff of a rock and with the potential to smash and just I'm not base jumping off a building, you know, to hope that my chute opens up just in the nick. I don't
just in the nickaroo.
Look, I don't care how cool it looks. I'm not taking my GoPro and flipping off of some random ledge in some tropical paradise. Just not doing that either.
At all.
Yep, not really trying to go and you know, be all in the wildlife and become one with the animals and all right.
None of that.
Yeah, they could just do what they do, you know. That's what
y'all
always fucking with some shit. That's the problem. Y'all always fucking with something. They didn't want to. No wonder we got whole YouTube channels and TV stations dedicated to when animals attack. Who you always see on them motherfuckers? It was only one black person I seen got attacked by an animal, and that's because he, you know, kind of wandered off into the gorilla joint. But other than that, everybody's been palm colored. Not sure what the dude was thinking. Me neither. That's a rather large one, noted one user. Oh my gosh. Like, what is his plan? Did he lose his golf ball too? Or what? As a Frap Island resort noted that the post harassing the alligators is both legally, highly illegal and dangerous, and his actions could also come with dire consequences. Alligators are fast, volatile creatures that are known to attack when provoked, even when they're not provoked. You're damn right.
It's an alligator.
Pretty much. Their attacks can cause serious injuries. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported in relation to the particular instances. So what was the point to... Oh, y'all trying to find them? Well, let me ask, where's the big HD picture of them like they do with all these fake Asian crime people? Like, y'all ain't got no better picture than that?
Huh?
No security footage or nothing like that?
Where's that 8K of all the pink shirted guys that are running up on Asians? You got 8K footage.
Oh, the molestation comes from specifically the man will be charged with molesting an alligator, a misdemeanor that can include a fine or up to 30 days in prison. And it's not prison, it's county jail. You don't go to prison for 30 days.
You do not.
Don't try to make it sound hard, busters. All right. Let's see. We right on time? Yeah, we right on time. We're running smooth and bringing the news halfway in.
Yes, sir. Bringing you all that good stuff.
All right. So what else we got? We got North Carolina mom demand apology for what? Armed white men who showed up at a black family's home were acquitted. Now they want an apology. Okay, you'll get your apology, all right, with this candy bar up your butthole.
Listen.
An African-American mother says she won't sit down to talk with two men who came armed with about 13 other white people to a North Carolina home last year looking for a missing teenage girl, and she doesn't care that the court acquitted him. Good for you, sister. Still, lawyers of the two men say they not only want the families to come together and sort out what they believe is a misunderstanding, but their clients also want an apology from Monica Shepherd as her teen son, Damien, as well as from the families. Hold on, as the family's lawyers for the comment they feel painted their clients as racist. Well, you are. A kumbaya moment seems unlikely as the criminal case against Jordan Kita and Austin Wood unfolded. The Shepherds filed a civil lawsuit likening the group to the KK Klan Night Riders and demanding among relief more than $25,000 in damages, legal fees, and training concerning the history of racism and mob violence for those who came to her house on Monday. Okay, I feel you. I don't know what the training is about, but whatever. The case develops highlighting the canyon between perception and in the incident that reminded many of the nation's troubling history on race relations. Following a May 3rd encounter in Pender County, a short drive north of. Okay, what are y'all setting up here? See, I'm smell. It's one layer of mayo at the time. It's just. I just smell it. It's just smelling all like Miracle Whip.
Right.
The law enforcement outside his jurisdiction and the pair were among. Okay, so that's where they got off, because there was some cops, some off-duty cops involved, and it sounds like little black boy was hitting one of their little Becky daughters, and they wasn't feeling it. And they got off because they close to the people and they gonna be on code with their people. That's what this is about. So now they're trying to explain, like, you know, they were just normal citizens and they got off because they really didn't really even do anything, but really they got off-duty cops involved, which is why they were so emboldened to go to the house anyway, because they almost certainly knew that they wouldn't be punished.
Right.
They're also aware of the history of racially charged mob violence in the South, but the lawyers told CNN that fact shows that the group's actions were merely product of concern for the missing girl, and the Shepherds should have. No, they shouldn't. And notice this though, and this how y'all know y'all on the right track, black people. Look how they just so adamant on her forgiving. They so used to black people forgive. Like, what is wrong with her? Why won't she forgive them? They said they didn't really mean it. Like, they said they weren't really racist. Why won't they just forgive her? Just forgive. Come on, black people, what's wrong with you? You do it all the other time, like when they kill you and stuff. Why did you can't forgive this time?
Right.
Like, so that should let y'all know that she on the right track, and I hope she don't ever give up. Online tip led to Shepherd's neighborhood, lawyers say. Kita was a deputy with the New Hangover County Sheriff's Office. Wood was his neighbor. Hostin acquitted both of them men in February. Following the trial that spanned more than 10 hours and 14 witnesses, said Wood's attorney. See, that's the overlay for the underplay. Automatically. Right. Wood had been charged with going armed to the terror of public. Yeah, of course. See, now they saying armed. You ain't hear nothing about no gun or nothing like that. At first, it was just out of concern for the girl. Like, they just went up and politely knocked on the door and said, "Hey, is so-and-so here?" No, they went with their guns, lynched up mob style on the intimidation factor. So the pair teamed up March 3rd with Kita's sister or cousin, who his parents reared and whom he considered was a sibling, vanished. The biracial 15-year-old was troubled, possibly suicidal, and the Kitas, including dad Tim and mom Mary, were frantically searching for her, family attorney James said. Now look at the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got the two little mixers in the front. I don't know where they place. I mean, is they adopted? They look like some little Guatemalan kids or something like that. Mary Kita Center. Okay. Tim Kita Right. Okay. And fearful when their children who were asked not to be harmed leave their house, Jordan Kita stands between his parents. The missing girl is not pictured. Well, now y'all confusing me. Is this about the missing girl? Is this about them getting off? Is this y'all is this y'all gloating to see what y'all done got away with? I mean, you're all over the place here, baby.
All of the above.
A key allegation is disputed. What happened next is far from agreed upon. Damian Shepard, who is 18 and set to graduate from Laney High School, answered the door and was taken aback to see the deputy and 14 others, including Wood. He told CNN Wood was near the street with a rifle hanging from his neck. The lawyer said, intimidation. Right. They should have went to jail just because of that.
Just because of that.
Now, didn't they arrest said protesters that didn't even go up on the lawn of Ken and Karen when they came out pulling out their little straps and all?
Yeah.
Monica Shepherd was asleep. The encounter woke her up, she said. She went to the door and reinstated that Damon. The group had the wrong house. No, y'all didn't. Shepherd said Keita wedged his foot in the door, preventing them from closing it. Oh no, that's breaking and entering.
See what I'm saying?
That's breaking and entering, which Keita denied. Keita testifies he hastily left work to find his sister and didn't mean to leverage his uniform. Oh, whatever. Mayo. I knew the mayo was coming.
You already knew.
The girl was found the next day, basically not at their crib. They went over there on some bullshit and still got off. Blah, blah, blah. Now the thing that I'm noticing is, tell me what's wrong with that picture. That's her and her son. Yeah, because I think they knew it wasn't no man around, because if it was, they wouldn't have did that. Yep, look, here goes another picture. Her and her shorty.
Yeah.
So, ladies, you know, this is what happens when you be independent, strong, I got it all woman. You get victimized. And you say you don't need a man. Okay. I get you. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you got more news for me, huh? You just hit me with the ding? All right, let's see. Yeah, because we still got some time. Y'all getting all type of news. It's 12 o'clock. Oh, this is pretty interesting. Black ownership group seeks to break black color barrier in NFL owner circle. Yeah. NFL,
that was really just for that was really for the preface for the other.
No, but I mean, you know me, it's always something out of everything. Listen, y'all.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if now you're said owner of football team and exploiting the players like the other white ones do. Like that doesn't okay.
Let me be a plantation owner too.
Yeah.
please.
And then you're gonna be the odd looking ass nigga anyway, and they gonna be, you know, they gonna treat you funny. Like, why do you even want to be up in that space of your group? How about starting your own league?
Ooh.
I mean, did anybody think about that? How about starting your own damn league?
Huh?
How about taking all the black talent to the black league and let them figure it out? Halifax police investigate after officer reportedly threatens to shoot black man with his hands in the air. These are some little batch ass cops, man. And it's not even not, you know, that's even kind of giving them an out. They're not batch ass cops. They're race soldiers.
Straight up.
And they show it every day. Now, this race soldier happens to be in Nova Scotia. Now, I'm wondering why the Atlanta Black Star will cover such a thing. Let's see.
Let's take a peek.
An internal investigation is underway by Halifax Regional Police in Nova Scotia after an officer was seen making threats to a black man in a video that surfaced on social media over the weekend. The department has called the comments made by the officer, who has been placed on administrative leave pending investigation all the time, unacceptable. Footage of the March 28 incident was shared by community leaders Derico Sounds over the weekend. It goes on to say the encounter reportedly took place in the 200 block of Wentworth Drive in Nova Scotia, Canada. Simon says that the 28-second video shows white officer with his gun pointed at black man and his hands up in a parking lot. So just know that the actions and the boldness of the police here permeates throughout the world, and they all follow the same script. because this ain't even America.
Right.
It says, I will fill you full of fucking lead, the officer said.
The classic.
You know what? Kind of makes you wonder too, man. Like, kind of makes you wonder, like, is it's like the Matrix real?
Right. I promise you.
Cause it's like, you know, you kind of wreck your brain around, like, is this what it really is out here? Like black people can't catch no. First off, I get now. If y'all don't know who Dr. Frances Cress Welsing is, rest in peace to the elder, master teacher. But she has this theory on white supremacy, and it's called genetic annihilation.
Mm.
And it is said that the fear of genetic annihilation makes the dominant society act in the way that they do, because they fear that if everybody's loving one another, then everybody's gonna love their ass right out of existence.
Mm.
So you see, my friends, the nature of the dominant society, and each story that we cover proves to be more sinister, more callous, more demonic, more savage, more ruthless, more any of those things that you could describe to describe a person that does heinous acts as such. You kind of gotta get a feel that that's a part of the culture, and it takes a special individual to not buy into said part of the culture, because it's so prevalent and relevant through all its people. Well, yeah, pretty much. Like, it's there. It's like there, and it's like they gotta fight real hard not to be on that, because naturally that's just what it is.
Right.
Now,
true story.
Now, if we take the environment in which cultures come from, you look at the African and you say, hey man, we're too nice, man. We are, you know what I'm saying? We let people take advantage of us, which let us fall into the position that we're in. But you got to look at the one being a product of its environment. So us being the first people coming from a tropical climate, coming from a land of abundantment, you know, like food and resources and water and sunshine and all the desires plentiful, you know what I'm saying? We had a harmonious, you know, way of living. Like, you know, we wanted to live in cohesion with everything, because we ultimately knew that, you know, we survived off the earth, as well as, you know, what we needed to do to keep the, you know, the earth helping us survive.
Right.
Now you take the other individuals. I'm finna throw my tinfoil kufi on real quick, y'all. But I venture to say that the other individuals are aliens. And I'm gonna tell you why. I got a couple facts to support it. My tinfoil kufi hat's on. I gave y'all the disclosure. But I'm gonna just throw a few things out there, just make you go home.
Okay, what you got?
The movie industry is another form of propaganda. Yes, no?
I agree with that.
Okay. And then said movie industry. Since the dawn of said movie industry, there has always been this asphyxiation and fascination with said extraterrestrials and unidentified objects. Yes, no?
That's correct as well.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
Okay. And since the dawn of TV programming, there has always been a depiction of said extraterrestrial in a manner of different ways. But mostly the friendly get along with Earth type. E.I.E.T., E.I. Alf, Mork and Mindy, American Dad. I mean, it kind of goes on. It's a lot of shows. What's that one show? Futurama. Who else? It's a lot of show. Small Wonder. That was a whole show about this little girl named Vicky, who was from another planet. That was a robot. Yeah, there was also this other show with what's her name? Six. The one white girl. There was the one show where she used to put her fingers together like this and stop time, and she was an alien. I remember that show when I was a kid.
Sounds familiar.
You remember that show? She used to do this, and she could stop time by putting her two fingers together like that.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I mean, then we got movies like Alien, Predator. You know, then we got the movies. Then we got the other spectrum, other side of the movies too, where the cone heads, right?
Right.
And then you say, okay, so Jay, okay, those are just depictions in movies to kind of sway your opinion, to have maybe a favorable perception of aliens. Men in Black, maybe 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
And wasn't there a fourth one too? International.
But hold up now. Let's get back to this proof, because that was the psyche of alien. You know, the fascination and the depiction of them, the putting it out there through television programming.
Yes,
to give you a favorable yet fearful depiction of aliens, because not only do they show you the friendly alien, but they also show you Superman.
Oh yeah, cone heads.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, the cone heads, Superman, the X-Men,
Alien Nation,
Ninja Turtles, the ooze and all.
Yeah. They got. I mean, they was more mutation, but yeah.
Well, no, where does Krang? Krang, the brain in the suit. He come from another planet. Shredder and them. Fuck it. Transformers. They're aliens.
Yeah.
They just machine aliens. They come from another parallel universe where humans happen to be machines. We're really machines too, but let me go on. What's Will Smith's movie? What was that movie he was in by himself with the little alien? No, them weren't aliens. It was just a virus. Okay, I take that back.
Yeah.
But still, I gave you plenty of examples. Okay. Now, why would you say aliens? Well, from what we know, the humans that are indicative to this planet, EI, humans, people with color, melanin, guess what they can do?
What?
They can stand the rays of their sun on their planet. Now, when you hear about aliens in these depictions from other movies, what do you hear about them doing? From Superman all the way down, they all come from a fucked up planet where all the resources were taken over and it's about to blow up or whatever. They need another place to survive, and Earth just happens to have the water and all of that, except for in the case of that one movie where water actually killed the aliens. That was that one movie, right? Actually, there's two movies like that, because I just seen the one other movie where the one aliens they were sniffing that one stuff. Remember that one movie where there was the football team, the whole school, and they had the little girls, and it was like sniff the little shit to see if you wasn't one of the aliens and shit. I just watched this shit. I just watched the movie, which is the craziest shit about it. Another alien movie. But anyway, sunlight. Have you seen what happens to palm-colored people if they stay out in the sun? Blisters. Melanoma. Cancer. Right?
Ain't that like a vampire?
Hold on now. I also coordinate vampires in on that. That's that same thing, because if you look, it's like a exaggerated version of what the real ills is, right? Sunlight. You could argue that garlic could be, herbs and medicine and holistic things, right? Natural things, right? If you think about said Palm Color Society, what are they good at? Synthesizing things, cloning and synthesizing, unnatural, pasteurized, motherfucking MSG and everything. Like, we ain't come up with that shit, right? So sunlight. Now think about the people that are in charge of this planet, right? Certainly not black people, not in charge of these continents and these planets and these countries with these industries that are doing what? Fucking up all the resources.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. What are they doing now? Looking for another planet to colonize. As we speak. First it was the moon. That wouldn't do. But now they trying Mars. Shit, hell, we don't know if they already got a colony on the moon. We don't know. So y'all just went up there to look around and kick some dirt around and shit and came back. For real? You ain't been back? You ain't did nothing else? We don't know every time they go up to space. I'm sure they got apparatuses to shoot their ass beyond the stratosphere without that big rocket. That's just what they show y'all. I think that's just what this is 2021. So you saying the only way you can get to those altitudes is with the big obsolete fuel burning rockets with the 10, 9, 8, 7 since the 60s?
Obviously not.
Since the 60s, Sam? So you telling me so we done went from 1 megabyte hard drives to 10,000 terabyte hard drives on a little card like this, and we still got to use big stupid ass tanks like the Voyager and the Challenger Deep to get out the come on now.
They put satellites up there without all that.
Good observation.
That's obvious. It's without saying. Yeah.
Hold up.
You have to.
And then they tell you about certain little things. Just kind of throw it out there for you. This technology that we have, that we know about now, but there's technology that we don't know about. Extensive that they leak in movies, just like they was leaking in movies that we was gonna have watches and phones that we would talk to eventually, and it happened. Star Trek, right?
Right.
Because they gotta ease it on society. You can't just drop on the people who was used to building fires and mud huts and shit like that. Right. There was a technical. No. Well, we were smart. We was building pyramids and shit. I believe that come from. Now now the pyramids might be up under something else. We know they like to enslave darkies all around the world. So was the pyramids built by enslaved darkies from aliens trying to communicate back to their planet, which is the reason why it's so lined up, why we marvel at its astronomical alignment?
I mean, if you look at some of them hieroglyphics.
Oh, with the moose heads and the raccoon heads and
I don't know. I ain't all the way there with you, but it's open for discussion. My brain ain't turned off to it.
All I'm saying is, without the inventive movies and all the shit, they didn't see Mortal Kombat back then to be right to draw a Mutar, half man, half. Like they didn't have Mortal Kombat back then. We had Mortal Kombat. That's what we seen it. That's what we referenced it to. Mutaro wins. They didn't have that. So was they smart enough to be able to transfer heads from animals to human bodies back then? Or was there actual animals with human heads back then? Or where does this Hold up.
That's the best way that they could describe what they seen.
Right. What about this mermaid thing? What about this werewolf thing? Right?
I mean, at that case, what about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster?
Well, I see. I don't put those things past, because obviously they find a new species all the time. You always hear, oh, we found this new plant and this new frog in the Amazon, and we found this new spider. This is the new Erectus von Smutenberger. You know what I'm saying? That's
true.
You know?
I mean, it's true.
We ain't even been to the bottom of the ocean just yet.
We have not.
So
there's that next level.
Now, let me ask you this. How come we ain't been to the bottom of our own ocean, but yet we've been to the moon? Does that make sense? Or is there something down there they don't want your ass to see or know about?
Or is there something down there that won't let them do it?
Is pressure real?
Right.
Is the amount of pressure they say is down there like that?
I'm not buying that.
Because it makes it really scary. Now, we do know that there is a such thing as compression, because people die from caisson's disease. Remember when they was building the bridge in New York and shit, and they would have to send people down there to pour the concrete and shit in the Hudson River and shit, and they would have to decompress them before they come up, because if not, you get the air in your.
I get all of that, but ain't there pressure in the sky too?
Isn't there a barometer? Isn't there pressure on Earth? Period. And there's a such.
I'm just saying.
We always speak in terms of high pressure and low pressure on the air side of the game, on the weather side of the game. All I'm just saying to y'all is the truth is stranger than fiction. Y'all hear these stories and you be like, how could that be true? Yeah, the shit's true. Nigga, to believe it. Stop acting like, that's the biggest thing with our people, man. We don't really. Well, we do. We just scared. Yeah, we recognize exactly what it is. I keep forgetting. Every time I say it, I begin to say that, I think about Professor Black Truths and Jason Black saying, everybody knows about racism. There's no confusion from anybody about what anything is. It can't be.
Impossible.
It's pop culture. It's woven in the fabric of society. You can't hide from it. You can't go to. Only place that you probably wouldn't know about that is Easter Island, and your ass can't go get there, because as soon as you run up on the island, they gonna dart your ass up. It has to be right in our face. Yeah. See, that's the form of control, because if you control people outright, then that would create revolt, right? So you have to be covert about the form of control, just like we're in a global system of slavery and oppression right now for Black people. They found out a way to give us the illusion of freedom, because we get to choose where we live and what car we drive and what clothes we put on. But you actually, to be any kind of productive member of society, you have to choose to try to get some type of money. And if you Black, then that limits, not making it possible, but it limits the opportunities that you are afforded to succeed, which puts you at a disadvantage to all your other counterparts. So while they're flourishing and growing with a thriving network of endless possibilities and connections
and capital,
Black people are often meant to start over from generation to generation without any leg up.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah, when ain't nobody else pulling themselves up by their bootstraps either.
No one else.
Nobody even is wearing on boots. They got on goddamn Nike running shoes, and we still trying to put on some Timberlands in a race.
Straight up. In the hot 125 degree summer.
Letting them tell us we need to run the race in Timberlands. No. Yeah. I mean, that's me. That's what my parents and everybody told me. Better go to school, get good grades, and go to college and get you a good job. They just didn't tell you when you go to college, you're gonna get that good student loan debt too. And it ain't gonna be more likely a job in that field waiting for your ass when you get out either. So you're gonna have to figure it out and work something less than what you just went spent 30, 40, 50, 100 grand on to survive.
Yeah.
So they told us wrong, y'all. The old people told us wrong. Palm color people are aliens. And yeah, that's been Keep It P podcast today. Facts. That's right. Hey, you know what? Where you from? Black Ivy? Where you from? That's look like a first timer tapper in. I haven't seen your name. Let me drop the one up for our first timer tapper in is. You know what I'm saying? You from NYC? Well, word B. Well, we honorary NYC kids too from Minnesota, son. Like that's
we got a couple NYCers.
Yeah, NYC fuck with us hard. I mean, did you see the analytics that I put up the other day? Drop them. Hey, and she looked like she a little cutie too. Drop the goddamn bomb for your girl in the NY to the motherfucking C. See?
Yes.
I dropped that flex bomb for you, boo boo. You see that? Done, son. Drop that flex bomb for you, B.
Word bond.
Word bond, kid. Oh, my mama, son. Yeah. So yeah, this has been another episode. Those are some crazy points. I just put my tinfoil kufi on and shared a little something for y'all to think about it. Just think about it.
Show coming soon. Tinfoil kufi.
I swear. Nah, I just stumbled up on y'all. Thanks, bro. Well, you've stumbled upon the Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations and everyday occurrences and then we show how one keeping it P. And sometimes you'll catch us going through the news stories. Matter of fact, how is it in New York? Are you feeling any sort of kind of vibes from said Asian community on your daily travels during the day? You like the convo? Thank you. We try to talk. Well, you might like the convo, and I'm just guessing here. You might like the convo because we speak from a B1 perspective. Like you don't hear this kind of talk on mainstream media, towards us and our views and the things that, mean something to our community, because, the paid shields that they put on TV to guide us down the wrong path, for so long. We didn't know the game. I mean, I didn't know the game. I ain't always been Lava X like I am right now. So who's getting targeted a lot? Is the black people getting targeted a lot, or is it the Asians getting targeted a lot? And who's doing the targeting?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I need to know from the boots on the ground. Enlighten us.
Please do.
Please do. I know there's a slight delay, but take your time. I don't agree with their actions. Whose actions? We'd like to, see what our viewers and what you guys.
We want to be specific, because that's the problem. Nobody's being specific on who's doing all this violence.
Yeah, because I want to know. Yeah, when you said that made my antennas go up. So I want to know who's getting targeted. If you don't mind, explaining a little bit and diving a little deeper into that, so we can kind of unpack that kind of thing and have some, healthy dialogue about the situation and things, Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we do. Until she chimes back in.
Especially them pink shirts.
Oh yeah, so mommy, if you don't know, we took the time the other day to kind of crack open the cases of these we are bugging my people, the black people. What?
Oh, see, you've been hoodwinked, Miss Lady.
Hold on. What you mean?
If you look, and at most of them attacks on Asians, it's been palm-colored people.
And
it's a
Asians.
fact.
And
other Asians in Chinatown.
Right. And I will say for you, sweetie, and it's okay. She might not know. They don't read. They don't have the insight and all of that like we do, tease.
Yeah, no, I'm just explaining.
Yeah,
this ain't an attack.
No.
And
I just wanted to know, and before I preface what I'm gonna say, this is not an attack. It's just an attempt to inform. Today in the BK, yeah, okay. So look, all right. So let me show you. Let me tell you something. That attack on that Asian woman in front of that hotel, that shit was staged, and that was by another one of those pink shirt mafia guys that we cracked the case wide open on. If you look at the last 3 attacks in NYC, we got the one brother with the hat on, with a pink
fedora,
pink sweater, with a leather jacket on, who was also seen in another altercation with Andrew Yang on some other photo op situation, right? Yeah, a lot are staged. You agree? Okay, thank you. So since they're staged, that did mean that black people are in no way perpetrating any crimes. And in fact, what's happening is that the NYPD, which is one of the corrupt in the country, right next to LAPD, right? They use what you call operatives, and they use what you call crisis actors, and they are paying mentally ill, homeless people, preferably
African descent,
or people who are in jeopardy of being deported, to hold over their head, like, yo,
correct,
go do this little crime. We call them the Mad Dog crew. If you've seen a few episodes, there's this guy, that Mad Dog, that they employ, to go handle up, because he specializes in petty Asian crime. He won't do nothing over a misdemeanor. So I don't know if this dude was a renegade in Mad Dog's crew who did the kicking, but that shit looked WWF to me.
Come on, man! As hard as he had kicked that woman,
and then she had no
concussion,
and
no ambulance, no.
Yeah, she should have. Her skull should have been cracked the way he
surgery, her swelling of the brain.
Her skull should have been cracked.
Internal bleeding.
She should have had a pumpkin head. Because the way when I see the video, it looked like this. All right, 3, 2, 1, action. You start walking for the right. He started walking for the left. Y'all meet up in the middle. All right, bang, kick. All right, give her the stomp. All right, and exit stage left.
It got the clearest 8K picture.
All you got to do is go to keepitppodcast.com and you can see all the episodes. I'm glad you just mentioned that. And hey, spread it around. Tell a friend, yo, we got these dudes on the West Coast kicking that real game and knowledge, breaking it down so people can understand it. And
if you ever have an article or you see some news or something, you can shoot it to us.
Yeah.
And we go and investigate. We got a team of people, and we go and we investigate all these crimes, all these news articles, and all these stories, and we get down to the bottom of it instead of just accepting everything that they just tell us. They just say something, and we just like, yeah, that's it. Like one of the articles we read earlier, we read it. It had nothing to do with the title. The San Francisco Asian Knockout Game, the Knockout Challenge, and that they said is on the police radar. But then you talk to the police, they say we don't know what you're talking about.
We ain't never heard about no knockout game.
There's no evidence.
Yeah. So, and we appreciate you. We like to have back and forth dialogue. I appreciate you. You not being intimidated to voice your opinion and concern, and obviously you want to give everybody a chance to voice it. And if you don't know something, we just gonna try to tell you. Now, if you come back with some bullshit after we done told you what it really is, and really it's out of love, and it's really on how to think from a B1 perspective, which is kind of hard for people to do because we've been taught to be selfless and not think about ourselves and champion everybody else's causes over our own. We've been taught to be the moral Negro, the selfless Negro, like the Beggar Vance.
Right.
That right. Movie Beggar Vance that Will Smith played, the little golf caddy.
Yeah, golf dude.
Yeah. But we supposed to be the magical Negro that helps and fix everybody's problems and shit. And now that's not the case. We played earlier here on Keep It P Podcast. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end it with this, and we can go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna end it with this, but this is a nice one though. We're gonna end it with said Asian American woman telling the truth about our own people. Nah, you know what? She got enough. Y'all go back and watch the episode. Y'all can see it. She aight. I ain't gonna give her that much. other than that, that's all I got for you. So
thank you for tuning in. We appreciate everybody chilling with us, getting some knowledge. I was about to see it. I don't use the profanity, so I was getting ready to say talking shit and swapping spit. It just was so easy for me to say it because I was used to saying that, but that's neither here nor there. tzvonsavage.com. Download that Melanated People app as well. If you can't find it, it's on tzvonsavage.com. Shout out Master P. He said get your own. That's why we have keepitppodcast.com.
Oh, I forgot your ad-libs.
All these platforms. Give me that raw.
I got you.
Get that raw set.
I got you.
And then check also Pinterest if you got interest. The Black Holocaust, fact or fiction. If you type in my name, TZ Von Savage, you should be able to find it. If you cannot find it, that's very simple fix. Just go to tzvonsavage.com. And then I have to leave you with this little tidbit of information. It's really a big thing. LeBron
Jameson,
aka LeBron James. He don't put on a wig, y'all, for the Progressive Insurance commercial. We have to stop. We have to stop the demasculation of the Black American male. Please, let's stop that. Peace, love, and blessings.
That's right.
Aloha.
Drop the bomb for TZ Von Savage. And as I scroll down my timeline on the Book of Faces, I see a lot. I constantly see look-a-whores. Look, it's a shame that it's a shame, man. It's a shame. I look at these analytics. I'm gonna share this with y'all because y'all think maybe I be just Jay always be fantasizing. He be just making up shit. He be saying shit about his ass. He don't know what the hell he talking about. He be really, nigga. Okay. Well, I look at this graphic right here, and I think I posted this to my story on Facebook. But it says United States, 29,000 views in the last 28 days. Great. So Korea 2,000, Canada 1,000, United Kingdom 400, Australia 300, Germany 96, Philippines 32. All right, that's good. But then when you start breaking it down by cities in the U.S., it looks a little bit different. And when I noticed this, I'm like, that sucks, man. So when you go to cities, the first city on top is Las Vegas. Shout out.
Oh, that's big.
Next is Seoul, Korea.
Wow.
Right. Next is Los Angeles. Then New York. Shout out New York, Mom. We see y'all.
Shout out New York.
Houston, Chicago, Phoenix, Dallas, Philly, Seattle, Raleigh, Busan, Denver. You notice what I haven't said yet?
The soda ball.
You know where that's at? Way down there. Two whole, like that amount to Denver, and then Denver to another whole amount, and then under that amount we got Minneapolis down there with a meager 43 views in the last 23 days. Shameful. Now it's the YouTube platform, mind you. Just one channel too, by the way, the J Lava channel. Just one. It's not the Hot Lava Music channel. It's not the Pinterest, the Twitters, or any of the others.
Man, but that's horrible.
Yeah, it's still freaking horrible.
How are you supposed to be the jump off spot, the jump off spot for the movement? We from there, and then can't even get no love when we trying to put on for the soda ball. But that's all right, because we done followed the roadmap that everybody successful from Minnesota has done. We done left.
Damn.
And it got put on.
Damn. You ain't say that, did you?
Now.
Did you say that?
Now.
Did you say that?
And I stand on it.
Damn. I did kind of leave and then just kind of got on though. Damn.
You smell me?
I did just kind of get 30 years of my life in Minnesota and tried to crack it off with countless amounts of friends and associates. And
now for one year is like you done did 10 years for every 1 year on the West Coast.
Shit, well, look at the difference 3 years will make for you.
I promise you.
But yeah, I just want to
get out the bucket
again.
That's just a big old bucket.
Black Ivy, we appreciate those like you. See, we get people from. It's the people that don't know you that show you the most love. The motherfuckers that know you, all them. That's why I went through and like deleted a whole bunch of people on my Facebook friends list and added just. I went through and added random people that I do not know from a group that I'm in, and you know I get more engagement and more happy with the posts that I see from these random people that I don't know than ever. Only when you post up y'all gotta stop supporting people when they post a relationship picture or a picture with their shorties. There's more than a person than their relationship people or their shorty picture, or you know the I see people interact with a post that with somebody in their feelings or putting their business out. If it ain't drama, if it ain't drama, a shorty picture when you're with your kids, you get, man, I almost hate putting up pictures of my kids because it shows me how bullshit the people that I associate is with.
Yeah,
you put up a shorty, you and your shorties, 200 likes, 1,500 hearts. You know what I'm saying? Care signs, all that. Put up, I got an album out. Put up, watch this event that I got come out. Put up, I got an interview for something. Put up any of that. Crickets. Well, not now, since I've gotten new friends that I don't even know. That just look, that saw me and based off what they saw on my Facebook page said, sure, I'll be your friend. You look like you're interested.
Right.
You do a lot of stuff. Hey, come on in. Yep, I'll check you out.
Seem like-minded.
Go figure. Is this shit funny to you, Black Ivy? You must do something creative because you must feel it. She must do something creative because you feeling that shit too much. But it's the truth.
It is the truth.
It's the truth, man. Then, you know, your day ones can get mad because a non-day one want to fuck with you harder than the day ones did. And that's the problem. But you day one, though.
But you day one, though.
Makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and have to go off of my podcast on my network with me and my nigga that's building this big, great platform for you suckers to revel in. You suckers. I don't even
love to the supporters and the haters.
Yeah, love to the supporters. Fuck the haters. But if y'all want to come through and hate, we welcome it.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them too.
Yeah, I
love them to the point of they pushed and pushed for people to be so independent that now all I do is link with people who got pushed away. I call them orphans. So everybody who's building in the Black community is probably just orphans.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You smell me?
Orphans.
Yeah.
Hey, get them motherfuckers off your Facebook timeline, homie. If they ain't fucking supporting your shit, fuck them.
Real talk.
And with that said, I'm finna just go stupid on my damn messenger and friends list. I'm about to just start sending motherfuckers random shit, albums, like songs, buy this, shirts, masks, do something. What did you taking up my algorithms for?
Hey, but you know what I noticed? I can't get rid of nobody.
What you mean?
I said here, I'm gonna just bombard so much. I'm gonna just post so much of everything I'm doing that if you're not rocking with me, you just gonna really take yourself off.
Right.
No.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that happening either too. And it's funny. Okay, so you saying you see all these posts and all this stuff, and I see you looking.
I see you.
I see you looking.
Look a hoin.
But you ain't gonna say, oh, that's dope, that's nice, keep pushing, or y'all niggas is boofy, funny, nigga, I want that smoke, what's the call-in number, I'm finna clown you.
You know what I hate the worst though? You talk to that person in real life on the phone, or you see them in person, and then you be like, man, you should check out the podcast. Like, oh yeah, I seen you. You say what?
Yeah, I heard, yeah, I hear that. I hear that.
Hey man, I got this new record out. You should check it out. Oh yeah, I seen that. What?
Nigga just put it out 2 hours ago, nigga.
And you didn't put no like?
But you know more. But more likely though, they be telling the truth though. They seen it, and they scroll right past you.
That's the point. So then, what's the point?
Cause you know what? I'm finna start being indiscriminate with my motherfucking likes and shares and my support. Cause I read people's shit. I look at people's shit. I be genuinely
all of that
into people's shit.
I put out the energy that I'd like to receive.
Exactly that. I am very supportive of the people that I see, but now that I think about it, I don't see them same likes back, and I'm finna start retracting my shit as of today.
Nah, don't even. You know what it is? You do it because you do it, and that's you. And if you stop doing it, then it's not you no longer. You're doing something else.
True, but now that I'm running a television network, I ain't got time. And those likes.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. And that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, and those indiscriminate likes and all of that passion and that involvement with said people who ain't reciprocating can be used on seeking new people or being more about my business.
That's all.
Now
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, see, now
you're busy.
Yeah, now I'm looking at it. Yeah, now it's like, okay, now my time. Not I'm just giving my time away, which is almost like giving money away too.
There you go.
Because they say time is money, minutes moolah. True. So
yes,
you know
sir.
I'm about to ask you, like, what you about to do? That's lyrics from Bang My Line. J Lava, go stream that. Shameless plug. It ain't shameless. It's my shit. I can say what the fuck I want, bitch.
No, that's the problem. We're supposed to promote ourselves.
Exactly. That's what this whole thing is about.
And that's what networking's about.
That's what this whole thing is about, man. I put myself on. Y'all mad because me and Teasy didn't put ourselves on? Down.
That's it. That's it.
I guess. Okay.
And gave y'all some extras.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't got too much today, man. We got a 6 o'clock show, man. Let me go ahead and get y'all these commercials. We out.
Tune in for the 6 o'clock show.
Y'all know we got links, so check them out. God damn it. Get up.
Take that.
Boom.
Get one of them records for $2. Get one of them records.
Now the TZ Von Savage song is in the link in the description too, so y'all can go cop that. Here, matter of fact, let me make it easy for y'all.
Man, listen, go spend that hot $10 and you might as well grab all the latest singles that we don't put out.
I mean, pretty much. It
ain't gonna cost you nothing but a hot $15.
That's way like too much though. But niggas is buying glow in the dark lashes, glow in the dark Jordans, motherfucker.
Glow in the dark jewelry.
Like niggas is trying to put diamonds in their forehead and shit. Niggas is around here balling, but nigga, you can't even get $1.50.
Straight up, don't want to support nothing that supports you.
Hey, but be looking who in on your program and everything.
Look at who.
So I just put the link in the description for the latest single from Mr. Von Savage, and I also put in the description the latest single from myself, which is Cut the Check, Reparations for the Movement. If you say you're about that life, then play it then. Loud. Preferably in a residential area.
Hey, at high volumes.
Yeah, share it and all of that. Yeah, if you that dope. Anyway, now we can give y'all some commercials. Peace.
Take that.
Take.
Music TV.
How did you know?
I do not know, Master.
You do not know? You have been to the movies again, I see. Leroy, this is not a punishment. You
Ipswich and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change the game. I always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake.
Misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. Your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy.
I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazier, I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit.
Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit.
Thought I would miss my blessings, my blessing.
Look.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection, you thought I would miss.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
Told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the day.
I told you, motherfucker, I got your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. I hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspin, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation, 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 check.
Yeah, well if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to see down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down.
sound to me fast. Probably be here all day if it wasn't for you. I don't mean to cut you off or interrupt what you do, but if time is money, minutes moolah. True. So you know I'm about to ask you like, what you about to do? I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you tripping. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Sometimes I stare at the phone, and when I think in my mind, I gotta see what you want. Soon as I finish this drink, I'ma leave the club. Think it's one of them nights, man, I need to fuck. I'm a
Music TV. Music TV.
How did you know?